What do you do when you can't find enough journal articles for your assignment? I'll show you several ways to broaden a search that's not finding enough articles. From the library's homepage, library.defiance.edu, click on the Database A to Z tab and select the database called CINAHL and click on Go. CINAHL is a database that covers healthcare fields like nursing and athletic training. Let's say you have to write a paper for class on how patients get prescriptions filled. Let's type drugstore, 2 words, in the search box and click on Search. That gave us a hit list of 142 articles. But if we search on drugstore as all one word, we get 204 hits. The English language is a rich one with many synonyms to describe the same concept. What's another word for drugstore? Let's do a search on pharmacy. That term got us over 32,000 hits. So switching to a synonym can result in more hits. Let's look at a different way to broaden a search. Imagine you have to do a paper on frostbite in children. Let's enter that in the search box. That search strategy only got us 4 hits. If you replace the letters REN in children with a star and hit search, you get 10 hits instead of 4. Children is plural, child is singular. By using the star, a wildcard character, instead of REN, we told the database to find any word that starts with the letters CHILD. Whether it's just child alone, or children, or childhood. We would get even more hits if we turn the phrase frostbite in children into a Boolean search. We'll leave frostbite in the first box and remove the in child with a star. And we'll put the child with a star in the second box. Then when we click on search, we get 53 hits. We just used the AND search feature circled here, which told the database that we want any article that has both frostbite and a word that starts with CHILD anywhere within the article. Before, when we used the phrase search, frostbite in child with a star, CINAHL looked for those words close to each other. By changing the phrase to a Boolean search with AND between frostbite and child with a star, CINAHL then looked for articles that had both terms no matter where they appeared in the text. Another way to get more hits is to use a broader term. Let's clear the previous search and put athletes in the first box and Graves' disease in the second. And click on search. That only got us 3 hits. But Graves' disease is considered one of the many autoimmune disorders. If we replace the term Graves' disease with the broader term autoimmune, we get 15 hits. So if the narrower term doesn't find enough, broaden your concept. There's still another Boolean operator that can help broaden a search. We'll clear the previous search. Let's say you are researching collarbone injuries. Type collarbone in the search box and click on search. Only 11 hits. That's kind of strange to find so few in a medical-related database. What might we be doing wrong? Well, the medical term for collarbone is clavicle. Let's change this drop-down box from AND to OR. Then type clavicle in the second box and click on search. Wow, that got us nearly 2,000 hits. That told the database that we want any articles that contain collarbone, plus any that contain clavicle, even articles that only have one term and not the other. In other words, we said Find me articles that contain either the word collarbone or clavicle. Using the OR operator nearly always increases your result list. One last tip. Some of the journals in the databases are published in other countries outside of the US, so they might use different terms than we are used to in America. We'll clear the previous search. For example, a journal article published in the UK might use the term chiropodist. We'll click on search. We got 883 hits on that term. But the American equivalent, podiatrist, gets you over 2,800 hits. A smart researcher might want to OR the two terms together to get the most articles on this topic. If you still need help after trying these tips, please contact a librarian. We'll click on the tab to go to the library's homepage, click on Go To, and Staff Contact. Thanks for viewing our tutorial on how to broaden a search in the databases.